Did your bones crack when you sat down?
Yeah, I feel like we're getting old.
You're getting old.
No.
I'm like fresh.
No. You're
Fresh
not
as
fresh.
a-
You're 24 years old.
That's fresh.
No, it's not. Not by
Anything-
LA standards.
Anything under 25 is fresh.
Okay, well, I'm 26, so
You're
whatever.
almost there.
Whatever. Imagine starting a podcast with your arch nemesis. That's literally what I'm doing right now.
Girl, your arch nemesis is that back. That scoliosis you got.
No, I don't have scoliosis. I broke my back. That's different. I did have to wear a back brace, though, so that's actually off limits. You can't joke about that.
Okay, what about the arch nemesis of your arches on your feet?
I do have really good arches.
Yeah, those
You
are-
don't. You have flat feet.
They're like boat feet.
You do have boat feet. I'd rather have a boat than boat feet, but that works too.
I guess they work.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Should we address the elephant in the room?
I'm so down. I've always wanted to be a zookeeper.
It's been 6 years.
It's been 6 whole years since we last released an episode of the Don't Be Ugly podcast. This is insane.
I know. You guys are like investing early in our career.
It's like investing in Microsoft or Apple in like 1960. Like,
Yeah. Except our brand isn't public yet, so like don't go to the Dow Jones and try to like invest.
Yeah, you won't find anything.
You won't get any
there.
returns.
And if you do see something, they're scamming you.
That's actually so true. You're so smart.
Speaking of smart, 6 years is a very, very long time.
I know. We're acting like we had this like huge like charting podcast. We had like 12 episodes.
I know, but we were like #1 in comedy.
In Ohio at the time.
Yeah, in
which
Cincinnati.
is a very small niche.
I mean, it was fun while it lasted. It existed at like a very specific time during COVID. So it definitely was very, very niche. But I feel like if we kept up with it, it would be like the most popular podcast in the world right now.
I know. We'd probably be like Beyonce. Like I would be Beyonce. You'd probably be like Solange, her like less famous sister.
Who also got Jay-Z.
Got Jay-Z?
I think. Wasn't there like a cheating scandal?
Oh, I don't think she like hooked up with her sister's husband.
Really? What was the elevator thing?
Ugh, I don't even know.
Who cares?
Who cares? This is not about them. It's about us, Phillip.
It's about us.
I know.
6 years. A lot can happen in 6 years.
You could have 7 children in 6 years. Did I do that math right?
I mean, if you were like John and Kate.
Plus 8.
Yeah, if they all came out at once.
Dang, that's a lot of kids.
Either way, the kid would have an iPhone by now. They're literally giving 6-year-olds iPhones.
Are you serious? They can
Mhm.
read?
It's like an Obama phone. They're giving it to everyone.
Really?
Literally.
Oh my gosh. I wish I had an iPhone at 6 years old.
I know.
I would have been an influencer way earlier. Are you kidding me? I
Girl.
would have been taking so many selfies.
That would have been illegal.
Account managed by mom.
Account managed my mom.
My mom? By mom. You know how like the kids are like, when they're like young, it's like account managed by my mom.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it
I
doesn't
see
get
that.
taken down.
Mhm.
I'm so excited though.
I'm excited,
Hopefully- We didn't glow down.
you think we glow down?
No, hopefully we didn't. I guess that's for the audience to judge.
I know. I can't believe we have video on this thing. Speaking of high production, I think we have to address the set for those like watching on video.
I was hoping you wouldn't bring this up.
I mean, I think I need to bring it up because I didn't know what the set looked like before I showed up tonight. Caroline's just like, meet me at this location. It'll be cool. The location's in a very sketchy part of downtown LA. There's absolutely no streetlights. I feel
Okay,
unsafe.
You may as well just give out the address. They're gonna dox us. Are you kidding?
Girl, I don't think that's the most dangerous part of this building.
Guys, okay, I do have to admit, I didn't want to tell you this beforehand. I'm gonna tell you on camera so you can't like get that explosively mad.
I don't get explosively mad, but go.
But this might make you explosively mad.
Okay.
I did spend the money that our management gave us. They gave us $1,500 to furnish a set and find a cool set just to get like our feet on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent it at the mall yesterday. I bought this cute outfit. So that is why we are filming in a warehouse on the floor. We're starting at rock bottom because we're literally on cement. I don't know if you can hear that.
Okay, started to tune out when you said you spent it on that outfit. I mean, it's cute.
It's designer because it was designed by someone.
I know, but it's like ski pants and like
Yeah.
a lime blue like coat. Like you look like you just got back from Aspen with the Teletubbies.
That's actually a compliment. It's Gorpcore. What are you talking about? This is cute.
Gorpcore. Everyone says Gorpcore like it's an excuse to just dress randomly. Like, look at me. I'm dressed very, very suave. I have my camo hoodie on, my
I can barely
Dickies.
see you. Dickies? What is that?
It ain't like that. It's a brand
Ugh.
of pants, girl.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that. I never wear pants.
You got to make everything a thing.
I don't make everything a thing.
That's your talent. It's a good thing.
I make something out of nothing. That's kind of what I did with our career. Are you kidding? We had nothing when we started.
Literally. Thank you for that, by the way.
Yeah, of course. It is kind of crazy though, because on our last podcast,
Mhm.
we were filming in a minivan.
Does anyone remember that? Has anyone been here since day one, 2018?
Probably everyone, because like everyone, like, no one would stop watching us. Like, we're so talented. They definitely kept up. Like,
Literally.
everyone kept up.
But that van, I remember our dad had taken out all of the seats in the van because he had to move a lot of furniture one day.
And he put a piece of wood on the floor. So it was a hardwood floor. That's
was-
nice. You can't even get that as an apartment these days.
It was technically a hardwood floor, but it was plywood.
Yeah.
And literally, I think that thing was parked in our driveway because the motor just stopped working. So like we couldn't move it. And we were like, we need a podcast set. And we just decided on that minivan. It was like the blue Trojan horse.
It was during COVID and everyone was home and we're like, we should start a podcast, except everyone is up like at the witching hours of the night, probably because our mom's like low-key a witch. But I swear to God, we had nowhere else to go because the audio would pick up when everyone was talking. So we had to film outside in the minivan. No heat, no AC.
We were freezing.
It was so cold. It was like during the winter.
Now that I remember that, maybe this like studio is kind of an upgrade.
I know. I just don't understand why you're being so ungrateful right now.
I wouldn't say I'm ungrateful. I would just say I've been spoiled recently.
Yeah, you have been.
I've been very spoiled recently.
Yeah,
I'm
you
spoiled
have.
rotten. Like a cabbage.
Stinky. Ew, gross. Is that what that smell is?
I feel like you don't understand what metaphors are or idioms.
I'm not an idiom. I'm smart.
It's like
I'm smart. What are you talking
girl,
about?
an idiom is when you're like, it's sweet as pie, or if you're like,
Oh, I love pie.
like finding a needle in a haystack. Like it doesn't mean what it means literally.
Are you serious?
So if I say I'm gonna find a needle in a haystack, it doesn't mean I'm going to a farm and looking for a needle. It means I'm trying to find something that's very elusive.
Okay, can I give an example?
Yeah.
For example, like I lost my wedding ring in the ocean. Is that an idiom?
No, I think that just means you're a bad fiance. What do you mean? That means you're an idiot. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good to know.
Wait, did you do that or?
No. I'm not engaged, but I have lost really nice jewelry in the ocean before.
That's really impressive.
I know. It's like Kim when she lost that diamond earring. That's how I felt, except it was like from Goodwill, so it didn't really matter.
Kim Possible?
No, Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
Do you live under a rock?
No. Maybe the rock she lost.
That's true.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, I wanted to ask you about how you're liking LA so far.
Me?
Yes.
I like LA. I don't know. LA's fun if you have friends. And I have you. So I love it here.
You have me, but you didn't always have me.
That's true. Guys, Phillip and I literally live together.
We live together. I would say it's more of a sentence than a lease because our parents kind of suggested it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like going with the punches at this point. I'm glad you pay our rent. That's the good part.
I know. I was like, Phillip, you'll live with me if I pay the rent, right? And that was the only way he would move in with me. And I was desperate at the time.
You were desperate. Wait,
Yeah.
Can you like lay out the situation? Because
Yeah,
I don't
can
think a
map
lot
it
of the
out.
audience knows this.
I'll map it out. I'm literally Dora. Okay. Phillip and I live together now, but it wasn't always like that. I used to live alone. And how embarrassing is it that I went from like living alone to living with my brother?
It's a downgrade.
It is kind of a downgrade.
It's a recession indicator.
It is a recession indicator.
Mhm.
I don't really know what that means, but
It's like when your gums are really unhealthy and they keep going up.
receding,
Mhm.
like your hairline.
Oh, funny
Actually,
joke.
I can't see your hair because you have so much of it, Loki.
Okay, thank you.
I backtracked, put it in reverse.
Yeah, do you have a backup cam?
Yeah, I do now. Better than the minivan. But you could see out all those windows because there were no seats in the van.
I gotta keep you on course.
You do.
Literally.
So I used to live alone, and I will say, renting apartments in LA sucks because landlords in LA are so horrible. They're so mean.
Mhm.
I was so excited to get my first apartment. I toured this one bedroom. I thought it was going to be my dream apartment. I thought I was going to live there for 50 years because I probably wouldn't be able to afford a house based on my shopping habits right now at the current moment.
Also, rent control.
Yeah, and it would be rent controlled.
Someone
whatever.
has to control it.
That is true. So I was touring this apartment. I was like, I'm leaving for Europe tomorrow. I kind of need like a place to live. So I'm just going to sign this lease. And I was touring this apartment and the landlord was really cute. He was like, not like attractive, like not that I would want to kiss him.
But he
But
does own property, which
He
is
owns
a
a lot of
plus.
property. Yeah.
It can make anyone attractive.
But he was just like a cute, sweet old man. And I was like, oh my gosh, I trust him so much. So I was like, I'll sign the lease.
Mhm.
So within a day, I was sitting down with him signing the lease. And I felt like an adult. I was like, oh my God, I'm signing a contract.
Did he check your credit and stuff?
Yeah, he not like my credit like transactions, but he checked.
Like
I
your
don't- what is-
score? Credit score?
Yeah.
Mhm.
He checked that, and he was like, "This is amazing. Like you're so good."
This is
Because I have
really
auto pay
good.
on. And when I went to go sign the contract, he was like, "By the way, it's a 2-year lease." And I'm like, "You couldn't have told me that at least an hour ago when I
Wait,
was like so into it.
I didn't know it was a 2-year lease.
Yeah, who does that? He was
That
scamming me. He thought I was dumb and young.
a 2-year lease in LA is kind of crazy.
I know, it's like basically a death sentence.
Mhm.
Because it's like, okay, 2 years in one place. Like, I don't know.
And like if the sea levels rise in that time, like your apartment's drowned.
I know, and you can't break your lease.
Mhm.
You have to just pay it even though you don't live there.
You have to live underwater like Atlantis.
I know, and like SpongeBob. Is that what happened to them?
Maybe.
I was so excited. I was like, fine, I'll sign this lease only because he was like, you can paint the apartment any color. And I was like, amazing. This is awesome. So I signed the lease. I went to Europe the next day. He texted me. He's like, what color do you want? And I said, obviously pink. He's like, what color pink? So I was like, I didn't know there were different shades. So I Googled it. I said, cute pink. And it just so happened to be like bubblegum pink. And I didn't really realize that. So he just went ahead and painted it. He didn't like send me a picture of the progress because I probably would have told him to like, hey, maybe slow it down. Like we don't have to paint it all pink, including the ceilings.
He
guys.
knew if he painted it pink that you would be locked in forever.
He knew that it would drive me crazy and I would leave.
It would look-
And I would break my lease. And he predicted it. Low
Wait,
key.
Wait, so what was your reaction when you first walked into the pink apartment?
I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I have to live here. And it was horrible. I was like, excuse me, I'm getting sick. I'm so cold. In
I
this building,
know.
there's no like heat or AC.
The ventilation is trash.
It's terrible.
And there's also a pile of trash in the other corner. Anyways,
Way to move it
carry
out of
on.
frame. So I walked in. I was like, okay. I obviously did this to myself.
Mhm.
And I was so excited though. I was like, let's move in all my furniture. Like, I'm going to go decorate this place crazy. It's going to be like a Pinterest board.
I think with influencers, they have such a motivation to decorate their apartments really cute. And I think that's also why you painted it pink, because it looks good on
Branding.
camera. It looks like horrifying if you're there in real life. Like you get a headache in about a minute. But if you look at it on camera, it's cool.
But it was fine for me because I sleep a lot. So it's not
Mhm.
like I was looking at it like 24 hours a day. It was probably like maybe like 4 or 5 hours a day, like when I'm awake. You know what I mean?
You're like a newborn.
I look like a newborn. I've like my skin's so fresh. Literally, I lived there for, I don't even know how long I was there. I can't really count like time.
Time is irrelevant.
That's what I mean. Well, tell
Mhm.
that to my landlord. So I lived there for like 8 months and I was kind of happy. I was like, oh, I live alone. Like, this is the dream. And then one day I had been out of town for like 3 days. And my boyfriend dropped me off at my
Mhm.
apartment. And I'm like, why are my lights on? I literally never leave my lights on. Like, I'm actually really weirdly annoying about turning my lights off.
Okay, Greta.
I know. Wait,
Work it.
who's Greta?
Thunberg. She's a
Oh.
climate activist.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
a good thing.
Okay. So I told my boyfriend, I'm like, I definitely did not leave my lights on. He's like, no, you're just making things up. Like, he was just gaslighting me.
hmm
And I was like, okay, fine. And I fell for it like I usually do. Like, I'm just so easily manipulated pretty much. And I walk inside and I'm like, okay, why is my door open? And I start freaking out and I'm like, Reese, come back. You have to come back. Like, there's someone in my apartment. I look at my lock. The lock is drilled out. The door is like open.
Bro, a dentist visited your apartment.
What do you mean?
He was drilling.
He was drilling?
Yeah.
No, a construction worker, obviously.
Oh, true.
No, I literally was like freaking out. I like started shaking. And then I walk in. I'm like, okay, this place was definitely ransacked because it was a disaster in there. And
You
then
sure it was ransacked?
No, and then I realized that I just left the place a mess. I was like, oh, my clothes are everywhere. Like, he didn't steal my TV or he didn't steal like my computer or like my diamonds or like any of that stuff.
Wait, so everything was there?
Yeah, like nothing was stolen. And I was like, okay, weird.
That is weird.
And then this girl like walks out of her apartment, my neighbor who I'd never met before. And I'm like, oh my gosh, nice to meet you. By the way, did you see I've been out of town? Like, what is going on here? Like,
Mhm.
did you see someone come into my apartment? And she's like, oh, I heard drilling like 3 nights ago in the middle of the night. It was really weird. So then I call my landlord. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Someone broke into my apartment.
3 nights ago?
Yeah, like I was out of town when this happened.
Your apartment was open for 3
Yeah.
days? Oh my God.
And I'm sure my neighbors went in because they thought it was like an open house or like an estate sale.
Mhm.
And then they looked at all my furniture and was like, this has no value. She has horrible taste.
Or like hoarding tendencies.
Yeah. Okay, it's not hoarding if you have good taste. It's just collecting.
Mhm.
So I literally, like, she walks into my apartment and I'm like, this girl is so cool. Like, I recognize her from somewhere. And I
Mhm.
realized she's also an influencer. And she was like looking around my apartment, and then I started to get embarrassed because I left it so messy. And then I started blaming it on the person who like broke into my apartment. I'm like, oh my God, they ransacked the place, like trying to cover my tracks
Oh my God.
because
I
it was
think
such a
that's what OJ
disaster
did.
with the glove.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're so smart. He's dead, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know
Isn't he
that.
dead? Or are you talking about
Maybe.
orange juice?
Yeah, that's out of season.
Oh, yeah. So
You're on the phone with your landlord.
I'm on the phone with my landlord. He comes over. Granted, he was always around my apartment building. I lived on the first floor. He was always around. And I was
Mhm.
like, okay, do you ever go home? Like, he's just always doing maintenance on the building. And it felt like I had no privacy. But this time it was nice because he like zoomed over.
Literally shame a guy for working,
I
making
know.
a living.
Okay, well, he was actually, I don't like him. He's not one of my best friends
Oh,
anymore.
wait, what happened?
He was like, oh my gosh, that's so weird. I don't know what happened. And he owns the building right next door, which so happens to be the same exact looking building and has the same door code. And he called the girl that lived there. She's like, I'm out of town. Like, I don't like what's going on. I have someone house sitting. So then he puts the pieces together and he's like, oh my gosh, the girl house sitting probably thought that this was her apartment. And
Is that why nothing was missing?
yeah, I think she just like called a locksmith because she couldn't get in because the keys were different, even though the door code for the main door was the same. She got into the building. She realized late at night, she was probably blackout drunk, realized that like she couldn't get into the apartment, like she lost the key or something because the key wasn't working. So she called a locksmith and then she dipped after she opened the door and realized it wasn't her pink apartment. It was
Wait,
my pink apartment.
so a locksmith came and drilled out that lock without checking like
Yeah.
proof of residence or
Yeah.
anything like that?
He was just like, whatever.
She must have been gorgeous.
You think so?
Yes, that's pretty privilege. That's the biggest sign of pretty privilege.
Okay, but she may have been gorgeous, but she's a total bitch because she never apologized or owned up to it. And she was house sitting for her friend, and then she just left. And she told her friend, like, find another sitter because she was scared I was going to call the cops and press charges. But I didn't.
That's very noble.
I know I didn't, which I should have.
You should have.
Because I couldn't get out of my lease. I was like, you guys have no cameras here. There's no security whatsoever. I literally live on the first floor.
Mhm,
Mainly, I chose the first floor because I didn't want to walk up the steps. There was no elevator. I was like, oh, I'm so lazy.
mhm.
And I got like really, like, I couldn't live there anymore. I just got so nervous that someone was going to break in.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I know I'm a macro influencer.
Macro.
Yeah, like, I would say you're micro because Phillip does social media now.
Mhm.
And I'm a macro influencer because I have like a lot of like,
Followers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And sometimes those followers turn into real life followers. So I'm like, I'm literally have a stalker. This girl definitely follows me and is stalking me. So I had to break the lease. And then when I sat down with him, he's like, my daughter is a lawyer and he brought her in. I never checked her credentials. She tried to bully me out of breaking my lease and told me it was my fault.
Wait, the landlord's daughter?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Wait,
And then
girl on girl crime.
I know.
What?
I'm like, girl, like, can we like make up? Like, this is sisterhood. Like,
girlhood.
and then I should have realized her dad was a total a-hole because when I was touring the apartment in the first place, he like touched my shoulders. And I just thought it was like an old man, like different generations, like he didn't understand boundaries.
Mhm.
But looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, he was kind of a weirdo.
Maybe you had dandruff, and he was like, just like,
No,
patting
I
it
don't
off.
have dandruff. If anything, I have the opposite problem.
what is the opposite problem? Too moist of hair?
Yeah, like it's so soft and like flowy, and I should be in like a Garnier Fructis commercial.
Oh my gosh, like Sofia Vergara's.
Yes. Oh my God, I love her on Modern Familia.
I think it's modern like Friends.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So I literally like was fighting with my landlord. I had to hire a lawyer. He had this alleged lawyer, and he like basically made me pay to get out of my lease, even though I was a victim of a crime.
You paid to get out of that lease. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. How much was it? It
I
must have
don't-
been thousands.
It's like probably more than I spent on this outfit.
Dang.
Honestly, it was just like a lot of money.
That's a lot of money because that's all designer, I can tell.
Yeah, and so
Designed in
that's-
China.
Okay, yeah, I said that it's
Mhm.
designer because it was designed by someone. Doesn't matter who.
In like not Italy, I'll tell you that. And not Italy.
I literally, yeah, after that, I was like, I'm not living alone. And then you graduated from stupid Harvard and we're moving to LA. And I was like, Phillip, we have to live together.
No, the timing couldn't have been more
It couldn't have been
perfect.
more perfect.
Because I'm starting to graduate. All of my friends from college are like gonna move in with their best friends, and like it's gonna be a great time, and everyone's going to New York. And I was, maybe I should go with them. And then Carol calls me and she's like, oh, like I actually need a roommate because I don't like living by myself, and you're about to move. So do you want to move in with me? And I was like,
Hell nah.
hell yes.
Really?
I kind of wanted to.
Really? I never knew that.
Because this makes me sound pathetic, but I love it when like there's someone around who can like help me do things. Does that
Oh.
make sense? Like I was super nervous about living in LA without a car. And the fact that you helped me buy a car and helped me learn to drive.
And drove you around sometimes and still drive your car as your chauffeur because you hate driving in LA.
Literally, it's like life on easy mode. You'll like buy groceries and I'll be like, hey, can I have this? And then I'll eat them. It's like so easy.
I'm like your mom. I'm basically your caregiver at
You're
this point. And I know when you were graduating and everyone's like, I'm going to go live with my friends. Like, I can't wait to live it up in New York. You're like, I'm moving in with my stupid sister.
Oh, I
like,
did not
Laura
tell
Loss.
them.
Oh, really?
I said I'm moving to LA by myself. I'm getting a big ass apartment. This is gonna be awesome. And they'll be like, doesn't your sister live there? And I'm like, no, I don't know where she lives.
I live
I
in
was
the
just
moment.
lying.
I was
You
living in the
literally
moment.
live in the moment because you're also never in LA. You're everywhere.
Yeah.
But I was super excited. And also the fact that we've lived together for 18 years, like
Yeah.
from birth to graduating high school.
Yeah.
At least for me. You a little bit shorter because you're a lot older than me. But the fact that we've grown up together also makes being roommates super simple.
Because you know how they live.
I know how you live.
And you know what they say, like you go from your mom's womb and then obviously she evicts you when you can't pay rent after 9 months, which is so unfortunate. Then you like live in your parents' house and then you go to the sorority or in your case, the frat house.
Mhm.
And
You were
then
not in
you
a
live
sorority,
in
girl. You in a sorority? Hell
Kappa,
no.
Alpha, Theta.
You were in a weird, awkward phase.
I was in my weird, awkward phase. Oh gosh, I can't even look at pictures of myself from that era.
No, that
I
means
had
you
so
really
much
glowed
aura.
up. That
No,
means you glowed up.
I did, and I don't even know. Like, if you guys haven't seen us since we had our old podcast, like, I genuinely, people always ask me, like, how do you have so much confidence? I genuinely was delusional at that
Mhm.
point, still am. But I'm like, I look back and I'm like, how was I so confident?
Delusion is the best medicine, best
It really
served
is.
like over the prescribed limit.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, definitely like overdosing on delusion.
You literally were. And so, like, when we're deciding to move in together, we're like, let's find the perfect apartment. This is
Yeah.
our new LA era. Carol was getting out of a horrible situation with her landlord. I
My
was coming to
abusive
LA for the
landlord.
first time.
Yeah.
And I was like, we have to start fresh in a bougie apartment over budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the only person that was feeling that effect was me
Mhm.
because my bank account
Mhm.
was the one taking the hit every month.
Right. Because, like, the issue was when we were like filling out applications for new places, like, I hadn't had a credit card. So I don't have a credit score.
No credit score.
Mhm.
And mom and dad were like, yeah, you have to live together, but I'm not going to co-sign.
So, like, basically, we had to find a place that Carol could justify paying the rent for by herself, which is what ended up happening. I personally don't have a credit card to this day because I like to pay for everything in cash. And because of that, your name is on the lease and she has to pay the rent, which is
And
also
I
a
probably
good
have
hack.
to pay all the damages because you insisted that we get a place with hardwood floors, but you said rugs are ugly, so there's scratches from all the furniture. And it looks like we have a dog or something running around.
I
Like a
wish we had a
cat.
dog.
I want a dog. You won't let me have a dog.
Well, it's too much responsibility for a
That's
girl like
true.
you.
That's so true.
A woman.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You're welcome.
But I like living together.
I like living together. I just wish we chose a different apartment
More
because
modern.
have you guys seen the movie it's a cartoon, it's like the Ghost House. Remember? No,
Ghostbusters.
Monster House. Do you remember
Monster
that movie?
High?
No, it's like this really niche cartoon.
I don't like monsters. I'm scared of horror movies.
But literally it's this house that these like cartoon kids move into and everything goes wrong. And I feel like that's been our apartment experience so far.
I know. It's actually been horrible. Like I feel like since the day we moved in, it's been awful. Like I sense when we were touring, we're like, oh my God, there are definitely spirits in here.
It was a weird vibe, but what really drew us to this place was the fact that it looks, again, very good on camera. It's one of those like old Hollywood like style apartments with like vaulted ceilings and like a lot of built-in cabinets. So we walk into this place on our tour and we're with two like Russian girls who are also touring the apartment. And then there's the realtor. So we walk in and we're like, wait, the air is really heavy in here, but it looks kind of cool. But at first, me and Caroline were like, like, I think we can find a place a little bit more modern. But I swear, the girls on the tour with us, the two Russian chicks, were hyping the shit out of
They're
this
like,
apartment.
oh my God, this place is so awesome. I've never seen a place like this at this price. Like, we have to put in an offer right now. And then I was taking videos of like the apartment so we could look back on it.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be on camera.
Wait, do you know what my theory is?
What, Einstein?
Just let me tell it. Okay.
Okay.
My theory is that they were paid actors, that the realtor has her friends go on these tours with her potential clients just to sell the apartment faster.
Are you serious?
Because the thing about our realtor was that she was like 8 months pregnant at the time, and this apartment had been on the like market for 3 months. So at this point, she's desperate to get it off the market before she like pops out a baby, evicts her child.
Yeah.
So we are like, I don't know if we should apply, but these girls really like it, so it must be good. And then the realtor was like texting us. She's like, if you guys want to make an offer, you have to do it right now because we have another interested party. Like,
And like they have good credit, and I'm like, okay, chill, girl. So then I made Phillip like fill out the application, and then we each wrote like love letters saying
it was like a admissions letter. It was crazy,
we're
like to
like,
the
we would
landlord.
love to live here. Like we work from home and we're really good like tenants, and this is our background, like this is where we went to school, and like this is what we do for work. And then she was like, thanks so much, gonna send this off to the owner of the building. She was
As if like they
what?
didn't have, as if they had like a line of people waiting for this apartment. We were the only people who wanted that thing. And I think it's because there's 3 bedrooms and only 1 parking space. Like that apartment is not like market ready.
No, it was not at all. And it also has like termites.
Oh, is that what the pile of dust is?
Yeah, like literally every morning I wake up and I'm like, oh, forgot to clean again. Like, okay. And it's like just dust all over the floor. And I realize it's like termite
Do you
stuff
think
from the
it
wood.
might be residue from your dry skin?
Once again, I don't have dry skin. I have the opposite problem. It might be from your skin. Have you ever thought about that?
Wow, way to make a comeback and just like make it the same joke.
Whatever I say bounces off of you, you, and comes back to me. Wait, what's the phrase? I just butchered it.
I don't know.
And I don't even
It's an
eat meat.
idiom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's one of
Idiot.
those. So we move in and quickly realize there's termites. And then
But we're locked in for a year. So it's like
mhm,
no issue. Like they don't care.
they don't care. They don't care about fixing
They
it.
kept saying that like they sent like exterminators there to check it out. And it's just so happened to me every time I was out of town. They're like, oh, someone's coming. Oh, yeah, they looked. And I'm like, okay, well, how do I verify that?
They literally were catfishing you.
They were.
Wait, tell them about the other critters that we
Oh
found.
my gosh. This is like something that
is-
still grosses me out.
This is very traumatizing. So I'd like you guys all to like
Take a deep breath.
take a deep breath, take a seat. Carol has the story of your life.
Okay, well, don't set it up like that because I don't think it's like a Grammy speech.
Okay.
Literally.
Oscars?
Oh yeah,
maybe?
Oscars. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Philip and I went to China, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, okay.
Which is where you bought that outfit.
I did buy this in China. Well, I bought the socks in China.
Oh, cute.
Um,
Love.
so we literally were like in China, and then it was around the same time that the LA fires were happening. So I let my boyfriend's family stay in my apartment for 3 weeks, and my boyfriend texted me and he's like, "Hey, my parents saw like baby mice," and I'm like, "Okay, cool. What does that mean?" And then he was like, "You have like pests. You have rodents," and I was like, "Okay, kill them." And he set out traps, and then they didn't bite. They didn't eat anything, and I think it's because they were babies.
I think they're like trap resistant antibiotical mice.
I know it's because like we've used so many like antibiotics on them that they
Mhm.
like, when like the virus came, the COVID virus like went crazy. It like just got like more and more immune.
Went
And I
crazy, girl. That was a whole pandemic. It went crazy.
The mice became resistant. They became smarter,
I was
and
gonna.
they avoid traps.
Yeah, they know that traps kill them, so now they know to avoid them, and it's like passed down evolutionarily.
Yeah. And I didn't even think rats were that smart. Okay, we didn't have rats, they were mice. And I was like, okay, like no big deal. Like, don't even really understand what that means.
But I think the fact that we were in China made it feel a lot less big of a deal.
Yeah.
Because we were like, we don't have to deal with this right now. All we have to deal with is learning to speak Chinese, which
It's so easy.
is really easy. It's
It's not
probably
even a big deal.
Yeah, it's the easiest language to learn. So we were chilling.
Yeah, we're like, hey, we're like just studying over here in China.
Hmm.
And like, I don't really care. That's what I told him. I was like, I don't care.
The issue was when we got home.
I thought they would magically go away because I was like, okay, why? Like, why would they want to live here? Like, I don't even want to live here.
Because like in the Bible, I think like Moses sent plagues out on the Egyptians. And I thought it was one of those plagues that lasts like a day.
Yeah, I was like, they'll find their way back home. Like, it's no big deal.
Like locusts
They're
or
just
something.
squatters or something. Like, not a
Literally.
big deal. So my boyfriend was like, I'll set up traps. They didn't bite. And then I got home, didn't think about it for a month. And then all of a sudden I hear scurrying around in my closet.
Ew.
And my closet is the
Ew.
biggest bedroom in our house because I have a lot of clothes. So I made it like a walk-in built-in closet.
So mad at you.
And literally I hear like a mouse like scurrying around in my drawer. And I'm like, ew, okay, disgusting.
Foul.
I started freaking out. I had to go on a brand trip the next day for a clothing brand. So I had to like bring cute accessories and everything. And I was like packing. So I start screaming. I call my boyfriend. He's like, yeah, I told you about the mice situation. Why didn't you do anything about it? I'm like, I literally have ADHD and I procrastinate. My bad for having this mental health issue.
Mhm.
You know what I
That
mean?
is
Like,
just
don't
like
victim blame. He
during
keeps doing
Mental
that.
Health Awareness Month.
I know.
That's crazy.
I was like, stop victim blaming me. Like,
Mhm.
it's crazy. So I go on this brand trip, didn't pack anything.
You didn't pack anything on a trip?
I brought an empty suitcase, and they gave me clothes.
Wait, they gave you clothes?
Because it was like a fashion brand. So I was like, can you guys dress me? And they're like, yeah.
Girl, you got lucky.
I know I did.
You got lucky. I remember the mice situation very clearly. I actually caught one of them with one of the traps.
With your bare hands? Oh.
No, but I caught it with a trap and then I had to like move it out of the way and put it outside with my bare hands. It was gross. And if we didn't grow up with hamsters, I don't
Oh my
think I
God,
could have been able to do
yeah.
it.
Because you were like, Caroline, they're actually kind of cute. Like, I don't think we should like kill them. They remind me of Bella and Cuddles.
Mhm.
And you know how sad you were when they passed away. Like, imagine how their mama mice is going to feel if they don't come
Right.
home.
So I like carefully took the mouse and I tell Caroline this all the time. I brought it to a farm.
You did?
Yeah, so I let the mouse, I released it
Really?
at a farm sanctuary
Really? It's
for
probably
other
doing
mice.
so well right now.
Mhm.
It
And
probably
that-
had babies and is like just running around in the open fields.
Well, that mouse, you won't believe this, became Ratatouille.
Are you kidding me?
I'm serious.
How did it make its way to New York?
You mean Paris?
Oh, is it Paris?
Mhm.
Did it get on a plane or something?
It studied abroad.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna
Yeah.
come back eventually?
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna come back to our apartment though?
Probably not.
Okay.
I have a restraining order.
Okay, good.
And I also have an order in for some Ratatouille.
I'm hungry.
Ugh.
So
I am like done with this apartment at this point. We figure out the mouse issue.
yeah, they were coming in from our basement. They chewed their way through probably before we even moved into the apartment. And our landlord didn't do anything about it. So a guy came, patched up all the walls and all of like the bookcases where they were like sneaking their way in. And then he's like, yeah, you can't open the vents, so you can't have heating or cooling. And you would think in LA we wouldn't need that, but it's been really cold and we have no heat.
We are freezing our aces off. And literally, like, we can't turn the heat on or else the mice will come back.
Yeah. So I haven't seen one since. Sometimes I hear them and then it's just you, like squeaking.
Yeah, well, I tend to squeak because I'm really little.
You are so little.
I'm tiny.
You're really tiny.
And then the kicker is we figure out that this mice are gone. We're feeling good. I'm like chilling in bed. It's like 7 a.m. I'm sleeping. I wake up to powder falling all over my face. I look on my pillow and it's covered in dust and dirt.
Are you sure it's not your dandruff?
I'm positive because this is brown. And it's
Okay.
like kind of wet and it's like all ashy. It feels like sawdust. So I'm like kind of confused. I'm like still half asleep. I look up and I see cracks in my roof and I see the sky. And then I hear voices, the roofers. Apparently, they chose this morning to replace the roof, but they didn't really like give us that much of a heads up.
They told us the day before.
And all of the roof residue is falling into our apartment because we have really old like paneled ceilings. So I'm like freaking out. I open the window and I yell at one of the roofers. I'm like, hey, like, just so you know, can you guys stop because everything is falling into my
It
bedroom?
was like mold, asbestos, like dirty dirt and like poo, like rat poo probably.
Dang.
I know.
It was a laundry list.
It was a laundry
It was
list.
scary. And I yell at the roofer. I'm like, hey, like, stop. And he's like, don't worry. Like, the same thing happened with the neighbor. Like, I'll give you a tarp. And I was like, oh, thank God they're going to come like tarp my bedroom ceiling so this like can stop. The guy knocks on my door. He has a tarp, and I kid you not, it's as big as a handkerchief. It's like 4 by 4. He gives me this tarp, and he's like, okay, like go
Put
put
it on your
up,
bed.
put it on your bed or something. And I was like, I hate this. Good thing you weren't home because I think you would have literally blown a fuse.
Well, I did when I plugged in too many things into the outlet earlier that morning. But I literally, Phil, that was like a nightmare that went on for a month because they took
month.
the roof off and then they realized they didn't have permits. And keep in mind, the dirt got all over every crack, all over my closet, all over my
Oh
clothes.
my
And then
gosh.
before they had time to clean it, it started raining. And
Mhm.
obviously we had no roof on our building. So we're like, okay, what the hell's going on? Rain starts pouring, starts mixing in with all the ash.
Mhm.
And our apartment's just like ruined. Everything's like destroyed.
Everything's disgusting, but our landlord luckily gives us a good deal. He gives us like a week off of rent.
Yeah, even though we couldn't live there for a whole month.
Mhm.
And our valuables were covered in mold and asbestos. And there were also like men falling through the ceiling because the slates were like so weak that they would like fall. I'd be working and I'd look up and there would be like a man peeking into my
He
like
probably loved
bedroom.
it. He
No, they probably
loved
loved
it.
it. And then it took like a month where they would send cleanup crews.
Mhm.
And I would like not, I gave them the keypad. We have like a
Mhm.
lockbox. I gave them the code and they would just like come in unannounced. And I would wake up and like at like noon or something, like obviously normal time that people like wake up in the morning.
Very normal.
And there'd be random men in my apartment. And one
Mhm.
of them came into my room and didn't realize I was in there because I was sleeping under the covers. And I like wake up and then he starts screaming like a little girl. And I'm like, don't you think I should be the one scared right now? I thought you were trying to rob me.
Wait, I kind of love him. He's a diva.
He is a diva
No,
in disguise in that little work uniform.
I was watching like the HBO series Chernobyl about the Chernobyl disaster
Yeah.
at the time that this happened, and I was like, I'm literally living through Chernobyl right now. It was horrible. But I will say, nothing brings the neighborhood together like a common enemy.
Yeah.
All of the people in our building were like kind of petitioning like against our landlord, and it was kind of fun.
Yeah. And then I made a lot of friends in our building because I was like, hey guys, like we should sue them. We should take their asses out. And then nothing ever came of it. So we got like what, 1 week off rent?
Yeah.
And
And a little gift box.
Yeah, it was a gift box. They gave us a sleeping mask so we could sleep because the light would come through the roof. And for weeks after, I was finding water in my handbags because our like apartment flooded.
Oh my
It ruined my
God.
Dior bag and my Prada bag. The one that I bought in Paris that I had to put on your credit card because my card bounced. Remember the brown one?
I don't have a credit card. It must have been a debit.
Your debit card. My credit card bounced.
Bouncing right off of me and going back to you. I will say though, like that has definitely colored my experience in LA, this like crazy apartment.
Yeah, how do you feel about living in LA?
This is gonna be a stupid answer, but I hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Literally, the body standards here suck. They suck. I lived in Boston for 4 years before this.
Cambridge?
And I got away with it because I was tall and everyone in Boston is like tiny. Like the tallest guy there is probably 5'4". So like the body standard was literally just being tall. If you were tall, you were good. In LA, there's an expectation that you have to be like jacked and buff. And like
Really?
I'm just not
No. I would say you're like,
thin.
yeah. But no, I don't think that's true. I feel like people always come up to you at the gym. You've told me and been like, "What's your diet plan, man? You look so good."
Well, I don't know why they do that, but I don't think they're actually
Do you think they're
serious.
hitting on you or
I don't
making
think
fun of
so.
you?
I think they're making fun of me.
Oh.
And I'm like, this is crazy because I moved to LA and I thought it was going to be kind of like the New York like
New York
body
minute?
standard, which is very like skinny. Like if you're in New York, you want to be skinny.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
Way. And if you're in
Uh-uh.
LA, you want to be like super buff. So it's like been hard for me, but I'm like trying my best.
Well, that's crazy because I feel like every city I go, I feel like I'm the body and beauty standard.
Does your body change?
No.
Because like each city has a different standard. So if your body stays the same, it doesn't really make
I'm
sense.
not a butterfly. I can't just morph into a caterpillar. I'm not. Are you kidding me?
I'm not asking you to morph. I'm asking you to like fluctuate.
No, I feel like LA, everyone just has BBLs.
Hmm.
And then in New York, everyone just like wears black.
That's what I mean. Black and thin, and then buff BBL. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, okay, that's matching.
Because like for guys, being jacked is the equivalent of having a BBL or having curves. Does that make sense?
Really?
Yes. You really need to get on this body math calculator with me.
Well, I just like don't pay attention to like other beauty standards because like I don't have to worry about that stuff. You know what I mean?
You're not ugly.
Like people ask me if I have a nose job all the time, and I'm like, obviously don't.
Do
There's a
people
little bit of
actually?
a bump.
Girl, you do not look like you have a nose job.
Are you serious?
That thing would slow down traffic because there's a speed bump on there.
Yeah, but it's like natural.
I know. That's what I mean.
My
It's
nose job
natural.
helps pay the rent. What are you talking about? It's
Really?
employed.
It's the
At
reason I'm
least
going to get
someone's employed.
evicted. It's the reason I'm going to get evicted. There was this guy at the gym,
Yeah.
and hopefully he doesn't see this, but he's one of these guys who just like will come up to you and talk to you forever and you'll give them nothing and they just won't be quiet.
Yeah.
I think it's due to like the male loneliness epidemic for
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Men are feeling like really, really lonely.
They're feeling lonely these days. And
It's really awesome.
the gym is right by like a lot of like the Hollywood Hills. It sounds super pretentious, but it's just the neighborhood. Like you can see a lot of the houses in the Hollywood Hills. And he points to one of the houses and he's like, that's where like one of Katy Perry's like business partners lives.
The girl that went to space.
The girl that went to space.
She went to the moon. Put some respect on her name.
Okay, well, the Katy Perry. That's where one of her business partners live. And I was like, cool. And I was like, how do you know? And he's like, well, they have parties literally once a week for 24 hours. This guy literally has a
kidding me?
party in his like LA Hills
That's
mansion
Almost for a whole day.
for a whole day. And he invites all these like guys there. And the guy from the gym was like, have you ever been to one? And I'm like, no, like this is not normal behavior. This is like creepy, elite. Like, I don't like it. You know what I mean?
Whoa. So are you going to go to one?
Hell no. I
Oh.
also have never been invited.
Do you think they would invite me?
From the looks of it, probably not.
Why?
You have to get like that A-list status first. Like once you get like that A-list, B-list, like once you get up there, right now you're at like the D, E list. But once you move up, you'll start getting the invites that you crave.
I don't
That's my
crave invites. I
advice.
crave like donuts. Are you kidding me? Why would I crave an invite? I don't care about a party. Give me food.
No, I actually wanted to ask you about
Okay.
some of like the A, B, C, D list celebrities.
Wait, I'm literally so well versed in pop culture. I don't even drink soda.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So I'll give you a celebrity and you have to tell me if they're A-list, B-list, or C-list.
Okay, easy.
You think you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with an easy one.
Okay.
Chapel Rowan.
Ooh. She would be an A-list if she releases more music, but I would say she's B-list. I feel like, you know how influencers, if they don't post, they become irrelevant? Kind of like
Mhm.
what happened to me. If she's not going to release music, then I don't think she's going to ever reach A status.
Mhm. What about Sydney Sweeney?
I would say she's B-list. But I think if we're talking about cup size, she's definitely like a D
Mhm.
cup.
That makes sense. Jay-Z?
Oh, A-list. Because he's definitely on A-list.
Girl. What about J-Law?
J-Lo?
J-Law.
I would say A-list just because people tell me I look like her. Or she looks like me.
But like what fame level?
She's a A-list.
A-list? Okay.
I said that.
Not because she looks like you. Okay, I'll give
I would
you
say J-Lo is probably like a D-list because she's just Jenny from the block.
She's just normal.
Yeah.
What about Zara Larson? She's new.
Oh, Zara, I would say B-list just because we have similar like aesthetics, like vibes, you know?
The Zara aesthetic.
Girl, this ain't Zara. This is like China.
Okay, Margaret Qualley.
A-list. And I would know this because I asked her at my interviews. I interviewed her like a couple weeks ago.
Damn. Timothy Chalamet, he's a big one.
Ooh, I would say he's B-list only because he's dating a Kardashian. And like they automatically put you at least at a B by association.
What about his like storied career in film?
Oh, I've never seen any of his work.
And you're the expert.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, sorry.
Selena Gomez.
Oh, I would say she was A-list, but now she's a B-list because she's dating that like little guy. I feel like he brought her down.
He brought her down literally.
And men do that. And you guys should use this as a lesson that men can bring you down social classes.
Really?
If you marry the wrong person.
I actually wanted to talk to you about this because there's been a lot of discourse online about when you marry a man and you have to take his last name.
Yeah.
And I actually have a hot take. I think
Ooh, slow down. It's already hot enough in here. I'm sweating.
Seriously. If you marry a man and get to change your last name, that is the best thing ever. I am so jealous of women who can change their last names once they get married.
Are you kidding?
No.
That's such a man take. It's kind of misogynistic.
Well, think about it, right? You have like Jackie Bouvier.
Uh-huh.
She gets to turn into Jackie Kennedy. Then she gets to turn into Jackie Onassis. She has like eras of her life like perfectly segmented, which is like the best thing for my OCD brain.
Wait, are those not those are three different people though, no?
They're three of the same person, but you think they're three
She has
different people.
clones?
No, she just has a different name, girl. It ain't rocket science.
Are you kidding me?
Hmm.
Wait, so she got married and then changed her name like so many times?
Well, she got married to different people and her maiden name. But what I'm saying is, like, imagine having all of those alter egos, or like thinking back on your life and being like, this is when my name was this, and then this is when it changed, and then this is when it changed. That's so cool to me.
I feel like I would never change my last name.
Why?
Well, because I don't know. I just was born with this name, and I heard it's a lot of work to change it at the courts, especially if you get divorced. Like, it's a lot of work to change like your birth certificate and everything. Which honestly, maybe I should change my last name because I don't even know where my birth certificate or social security cards are. So it'd be nice to like get those reprinted. Honestly,
Did you talk to your boyfriend about this? Because for a lot of guys, this is like a rule breaker, or what is it called? A deal breaker.
Yeah, but he doesn't care because I'm hot. He's like, whatever. Like, that's not a big deal to me. But then I was talking to our older brother.
Girl, you're hot?
Yeah.
Is that why you need to take off your jacket?
Yeah, but I'm only wearing a bra under this and don't have a shirt on.
Ew, disgusting.
So I literally told him, I was like, I'm not going to change my last name. I love my name. Caroline Ricky is a great name. It's 2 first names.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was talking to our older brother, and he was like, Caroline, if you literally moved to Ohio and you took the last name Proctor, which is my boyfriend's last name, you would literally, people would think you were an heir to P&G, Procter & Gamble, because that's where it was founded in Cincinnati, where we're from. And I was like, oh my gosh, that made me rethink everything, because I was like, oh, maybe I will change my last name if I have his last name.
The one thing about you is you will give up all of your values if it means you would get any semblance of social clout. Like,
yeah. Is there anything wrong with that? I don't see anything wrong with that.
I mean, morals are meant to be upheld. Kind of like...
Okay, well, if his name was like Reese Fart, obviously I wouldn't take Fart as a last name.
Amelia Fart did. It turned out well for her.
I miss her YouTube videos.
I miss her.
I wonder where she's at.
Literally.
I don't know. Would you take someone's last name?
Well, I'm gay, so like that's really not an issue.
What?
Don't act surprised, girl.
No, I didn't know you were gay.
Look at my voice.
Like G-A-Y.
Do I kind of have a gay voice? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you have a gay voice. I think it's because your lips are so big. It like makes every time you talk, your voice comes out a little bit more high pitched because it like reverberates off your lips.
Oh, that was very insightful. Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, you're welcome. So you would take like, would you be like a Brooklyn Beckham and like give up your famous last name for like your wife?
I really like the idea of like a joint last name, right? Like
that makes it so difficult for your kids, though.
It doesn't make it difficult. It makes them seem like super famous. Like Yves Saint Laurent. Saint was his dad's last name. Laurent was his mom's last name, and he's the most famous designer in the world. So like, there's a way to make it cool.
Yeah. What about like Vivian Westwood? Because West and Wood are 2 different words.
True.
Kind of like that.
Mm-hmm. It's like in the same vein. I think there's a way to do it, which is classy and cool.
That's true.
But I never really loved our last name, which is something that I just have to deal with. I don't like it.
Why?
Have I ever told you that?
Wait, what?
Our last name is Ricky, and I just think
I love it.
It doesn't sound classy. I want a classy last name. Like Proctor, like you were saying, Proctor is classy.
Okay, but don't put disrespect on our last name, because our original last name was something different, and then our grandpa bought a farm in Germany, and the name of the farm was Ricky. So he changed his last name because it was cheaper to file it, to like change your last name than to file the name of your farm.
Okay, well, I want a name that reflects like my family lineage and not some farm. Like, I obviously think that's a cool story, but like
we're farm folk. Just admit it. We're
that ain't a flex, girl. I want Rothschild on my banknotes. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. What would be your dream last name?
Probably like back to Jackie Kennedy. Like Onassis is so classy.
I didn't want to interrupt you at the time, but who is Jackie Kennedy?
Do you know JFK?
No. Who's that? It sounds familiar, I won't lie.
It's a president. Jackie Kennedy is his wife.
His name was JFK.
Uh-huh.
What does that even stand for?
Like, just fucking kidding.
And he was a president? What a joke. Are you kidding me? That's so crazy.
JFK. He was actually John F. Kennedy.
Okay.
But he is crazy, and I love him. And I love his wife. And I love the new show, Love Story. I'm kind of obsessed, but you've never seen it.
I haven't seen it yet because I am don't want to hop on the hype train, you know?
Yeah, you're not one to follow trends, which is kind of why your social media is dying.
Okay, well, you should follow trends more because look at your outfit, girl.
Camo will always be on.
Yeah, for a farmer, which apparently you're embarrassed about.
Girl, I can't with you. I think we need to max out our episodes at 10 minutes because that's the
Really?
most like talking time that I can have with you before my brain starts to explode.
Your brain would explode?
See, when you do things like that, you just repeat what I say with a question mark. What am I supposed to say to that? We're trying to make
You
conversation
should be like,
here.
"Oh, are you confused?" You should
Okay.
check in with me more, honestly,
You
like
want me
a
to check
secretary,
in
like a secretary.
like a secretary?
Yeah, it'd be
Like,
awesome. Are you looking for a job? You could be my secretary.
you know I'm looking for a job.
You
I'm
have
just
good
kidding.
credentials. You have a full-time job.
I
Be my
know.
brother.
Literally,
It's a
it's harder
full-time
than it
gig.
looks.
It is.
And I need like an on-site therapist.
Wait, you didn't ask me about Hannah Montana, by the way. I was hoping when you were saying that.
The celebrity list?
Yeah.
If I would ask you if Hannah Montana was A-list, B-list, or C-list, you know what she is? She's fake. She's a character. I didn't want to like tell you that. Like when I told you Santa wasn't real, and also you're the older sister, so I don't know why I had to do that.
I'm still mad about that.
You literally were pissed.
I was so pissed.
So, did you know Hannah Montana was a character, not real?
Like, I saw the show. I thought she was two different people.
Oh, so you knew that. But did you think she was a real celebrity?
Yeah, I was wondering where she's been. I thought she just fell off the map.
You think she flopped?
Yeah, I was like, oh, she flopped, but like Miley, like she's
Kept going.
a star.
Mm-hmm.
So
you're confused. Well, it was like a show, right? Like Hannah Montana was a show. So once the show ended, she just started being Miley. If that helps.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Try not to overthink life. That's
I
my
kind of do
advice.
a lot.
My advice is like the simplest answer is always the easiest. I call it Occam's razor. And I need a razor a lot because I have a lot of facial hair.
I was going to say, you are starting to get a beard, and I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
I didn't realize that not all men can have a beard.
Well, gay men have beards, and that's when they date a woman because they don't want other people to know that they're gay. But that's not what I'm talking about.
I thought when they say like gay men have beards, I thought they were like can I say that, like a bear?
Oh yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
It's kind of the same thing.
Okay.
But mainly it's the otters that date like women and then try to appear straight, which I think is cool. Like I love playing,
Isn't
like
that just
cosplaying.
DL, like a down low guy, is an otter.
Yeah. No, but an otter is someone who's like in between a bear and a twink.
There's like a lot of words being thrown out, and once again, not following. I'm
I
lost.
also know nothing about it. I don't really care. Is that bad?
Yeah, it's your own culture.
I know. Mi cultura.
Mi cultura.
Do you think people know? Do you think people look at you and think like this girl is white?
Depends on how cultured they are. You know?
Because you're obviously very racially.
I'm not racially ambiguous. I'm ethnically ambiguous.
Ethnically
it's
ambiguous.
Different. I actually never think about it, but I think because I am white, but I'm Latina, but a lot of people think I'm Asian more than they think I'm Latina. So I have an identity crisis like every single day. And it's because I really care about how people perceive me.
And everyone wants to guess.
And people, yes, men always come up to me and ask me what my ethnicity is.
Really?
I think they think it's a pickup line.
Do they?
Yes, like I was at Whole Foods the other day, and a guy was like, "What's your ethnicity? Like you remind me so much of my friend." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm Puerto Rican." And he's like, "You're not Middle Eastern?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Why did you take that offensively?" I'm like, "I didn't. I just am really uncomfortable right now." And he's like, "You literally remind me of my childhood best friend." And I kept dismissing him. And then he like literally wouldn't leave me alone. I was like, "I'm just trying to get my hot bar right now."
It's the male loneliness epidemic.
I know. And then he walked out with a wife and kids.
He did? His wife was there?
Yeah. I think they were in the produce section or something.
Oh my God. He needs to produce a new pickup line. That's what he needs to produce.
No, he shouldn't be picking up anyone besides his kids from school because he's married. Are you kidding me? I was so annoyed. I was like, leave me alone. And then he kept questioning if I was like lying to him.
Lion? Like the Lion King?
No.
Oh, lying.
Lying.
You don't pronounce your G's. You have to get better at that.
I really am bad at it. I went to speech therapy as a kid.
And normal therapy. People forget.
True.
I think we should end the episode on a happy note.
Really?
Instead of talking about a guy cheating on his wife. So did you want like to give any like optimistic takes or like maybe thank the audience for tuning in? That would be really cute. The camera's on you.
My back cracked. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Do you want me to do it?
I love you guys so much, and this has been a really good episode.
Anything about like how you love your supporters, how it makes this all possible?
You guys have made this possible, and I appreciate all your support because we were able to get this podcast studio. We are able to live our life
Very
And
glamorous.
yeah, we're really glamorous. And I just appreciate you guys tuning into the Don't Be Ugly podcast and sticking it out for 6 years because we were on a hiatus. And you guys were probably like, what were you guys doing in between that time and now? And
You'll find out later.
you know, I'll never reveal that to the internet.
Leave
so
them
maybe
on
I
a
don't.
cliffhanger.
Okay.
You'll find out later. Okay. We'll see you guys next week.
I love you so much.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you.
So
Don't
much,
be ugly.
guys. Don't be ugly.
Don't be ugly. Don't be ugly.
Okay.
Okay, now what? Should we go?
Well,
I'm gonna go. You can stay.
okay. God, that was a train wreck. You know what I mean? And I'm not even a conductor. I'm not even an engineer. I'm an influencer. Okay. Now that it's just me and you guys, to be honest, should I replace him? Because I was like DMing Margot Robbie and she literally read my messages and she's like, didn't respond. And I'm assuming it's because she was at a movie premiere, Wuthering Heights movie premiere. And so then I obviously DM'd Jacob Elordi and then I realized he was in the same movie, but he read my message as well. So I'm thinking like I might replace Phillip with an A-list celebrity, someone that I have more chemistry with. And I'm not even like that good at science. Okay, I love you guys so much. And sorry, like we're filming this at 3 a.m. That's why my brain's all over the place. And I've just had a really hard like few days. And I love you. Okay.